Subscribe for simple health tips that keep your digestion strong after 60. You probably think oatmeal is one of the healthiest foods you can eat, and it is when you eat it the right way. But there's a problem almost no one talks about. It's not the oatmeal itself, it's what you're mixing into it. Some combinations with oatmeal can quietly damage your gut. They can cause bloating, heartburn, and even slow digestion to a crawl. And over time, these small digestive problems can add up to something much bigger, especially after 60 when your gut becomes more sensitive to what you eat. Your digestion slows down naturally with age. Your good gut bacteria also become weaker. That means mistakes you could get away with when you were younger now matter more. Today, you're going to learn the 3 foods you should never mix with oatmeal. And the third one? It's something you probably think makes your oatmeal even healthier, but it's causing more harm than good. Stick with me to the end, because once you see how simple these changes are, you'll never eat oatmeal the same way again. The first food you should never mix with oatmeal? Citrus fruits. I'm talking about oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes. You might think adding fresh orange slices to your oatmeal is a good thing. After all, fruit is healthy, right? Here's the hidden danger. Oatmeal is a complex carbohydrate and it digests slowly. That's part of why it's so good for blood sugar control. But citrus fruits digest much faster. They are packed with acid. When you mix them with oatmeal, it throws your digestion into confusion. Your stomach gets 2 opposite signals. Digest this fast. Digest this slow. The result? Food sits longer in your stomach. This can lead to gas, bloating, discomfort, and even acid reflux. Even worse, the natural acids in citrus fruits can interfere with the healthy fiber in oatmeal. They cause fermentation, the bad kind. This feeds the wrong bacteria in your gut. If you've ever felt heavy or uncomfortable after what seemed like a healthy breakfast, this could be why. Instead, it's better to eat citrus fruits separately. Maybe as a snack later in the day, give your oatmeal time to digest on its own. Next, let's move to the second food. And this one surprises almost everyone, because it sounds like it should be the perfect match for oatmeal. The second food you should never combine with oatmeal? Dairy, especially milk or cream. I know what you're thinking, but I've always poured milk over my oats. And years ago, it wasn't such a big problem. But as we age, our bodies change. Specifically, our ability to digest lactose, the sugar found in milk, gets worse. By the time you're over 60, about 30 to 50% of people develop some degree of lactose intolerance, even if you never had it before. When you mix oatmeal with milk, you're layering slow carbs with dairy sugar. Your digestion has to work overtime, and if your body can't fully digest the lactose, it leads to gas, bloating, and stomach cramps. That's not all. The proteins in milk can actually bind to the fiber in oatmeal. This slows down digestion even more. Instead of fueling your gut bacteria in a healthy way, it can cause fermentation. That's when bad bacteria start feeding, not the good kind you want. You might not even realize it's happening. It starts small. A little discomfort here, a little sluggishness there. But over months or years, it can take a real toll on your gut health. If you love creamy oatmeal, there's a better way. Use plant-based milks like almond, oat, or coconut milk, unsweetened if possible. They're easier to digest and don't interfere with fiber absorption. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the third food? It's the one almost every health blog recommends. But after 60, it might quietly be doing more harm than good. The third food you should never combine with oatmeal? Raw nuts and seeds, if you're not preparing them properly. I know, you've heard 100 times that almonds, walnuts, and flax seeds are healthy. And they are, when eaten the right way. Here's the hidden danger. Raw nuts and seeds are coated with something called phytic acid. Phytic acid binds to minerals like calcium, magnesium, and zinc in your food. It blocks your body from absorbing them. Now, why does that matter? Oatmeal is rich in these exact minerals. If you add raw nuts on top, you're canceling out a big part of the benefit. You think you're boosting your breakfast, but you're actually robbing your gut and your bones of what they need. Even worse, phytic acid can irritate a sensitive gut lining, especially after 60 when your digestive defenses are weaker. Over time, this irritation can contribute to nutrient deficiencies. It can even worsen joint pain, brain fog, and muscle weakness. So what's the fix? You don't have to give up nuts and seeds. You just have to soak or roast them lightly first. This breaks down the phytic acid and makes their nutrients much easier to absorb. Soak almonds overnight. Toast walnuts for a few minutes in the oven. Grind flax seeds fresh before you sprinkle them. Small steps, huge difference for your gut health. Now that you know the 3 foods to avoid, you might be wondering, what should I eat with my oatmeal instead? Let's turn your oatmeal from a gut killer into a gut healer. First, focus on cooked fruits. Instead of raw citrus, try cooked apples or pears. They're gentle on digestion. They're full of pectin, a special fiber that feeds your good gut bacteria. Sprinkle in cinnamon for extra blood sugar support. Cinnamon also fights inflammation naturally. Second, add pre-soaked or lightly roasted nuts. Almonds, walnuts, pecans, all great choices. Soaking them overnight or roasting for a few minutes removes the harmful phytic acid. Now, you get the full mineral benefits without hurting your gut. Third, boost it with chia seeds or ground flax seeds. These seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s help protect your brain, heart, and joints. And if you soak chia seeds first, they form a gel that soothes your digestive tract. Fourth, think about your liquids. Instead of dairy milk, use unsweetened almond milk or oat milk. These are easier to digest and don't trigger gut inflammation. Even better, some plant-based milks are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, 2 nutrients seniors often need more of. Finally, add a little probiotic boost. A spoonful of plain, unsweetened yogurt on the side can give you healthy gut bacteria. Just don't mix it directly into the hot oatmeal. The heat can kill the probiotics. Instead, eat it separately or swirl it in after your oatmeal cools a little. These simple swaps protect your digestion. They keep your gut happy and your body energized. And they turn your morning oatmeal into a real superfood, not a silent gut killer. Let's talk about real people, seniors just like you, who made simple changes and saw major results. First, meet Margaret, age 74. Margaret loved her morning oatmeal. Every day she topped it with oranges, milk, and raw walnuts. It seemed healthy enough. But Margaret always felt bloated afterward. Sometimes she skipped breakfast altogether because she dreaded the way it made her feel. After learning about the food combinations we just talked about, she made 3 changes. She swapped citrus for cooked apples, switched from dairy to almond milk, and soaked her walnuts overnight. Within 2 weeks, her bloating was gone. She said she felt lighter, clearer, and more energized by mid-morning. Next, let's meet Robert, age 68. Robert thought adding protein powder and milk to his oatmeal made it a power breakfast, but he struggled with reflux, brain fog, and low energy by midday. After switching to plant-based milk and adding chia seeds instead of powders, his digestion improved. He even said he stopped needing afternoon naps as often. Finally, there's Gloria, age 72. Gloria used to sprinkle flax seeds straight onto her hot oatmeal. She didn't realize they needed to be ground fresh to actually work. After buying a small coffee grinder and grinding her seeds each morning, her gut health skyrocketed. She noticed better regularity, less bloating, and even steadier energy levels throughout the day. What's the lesson here? Small tweaks, just a few ingredients, can make a massive difference, especially after 60 when every choice you make carries more weight. In the next and final part, I'll show you a simple, gut-friendly oatmeal recipe you can start using tomorrow morning. Stick with me. You'll love how easy it is. Here's a simple gut-friendly oatmeal recipe you can start tomorrow morning. Start with half a cup of rolled oats. Cook them with water or unsweetened almond milk. While it cooks, lightly toast a handful of walnuts or soak them overnight. In a small pan, warm up some diced apple or pear with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Add the fruit on top of the cooked oats. Sprinkle with freshly ground flax seeds or pre-soaked chia seeds. Let it cool slightly, then add a spoonful of plain unsweetened yogurt on the side. That's it. Simple, balanced, and incredibly gut-friendly. This combination gives you fiber, healthy fats, steady energy, and real nourishment. No confusion for your digestion, no bloating, no hidden inflammation triggers. Every part of the meal works together to support your gut, your brain, and your heart. If you stick with this style of breakfast most days, you'll start noticing a big difference. More energy, less heaviness, better focus, a happier gut. And over time, you'll be building a foundation for stronger digestion, stronger immunity, and even a sharper mind. It doesn't take a complete diet overhaul. It starts with one meal, one bowl of oatmeal, one better choice. Now, before we wrap up, there's something important I want to leave you with. Most people believe health changes have to be big. They think it's about cutting everything out, making strict rules, or buying expensive foods, but that's not true. Real, lasting health changes are about the small things, tiny daily upgrades, choosing a better ingredient here, swapping one habit there. being just a little kinder to your body today than you were yesterday. Your gut is the gateway to your overall health. Treat it well, and it will reward you with more energy, with clearer thinking, with better mood, with stronger immunity, with a better quality of life. And it all starts with paying attention to what you put on your plate. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that subscribe button. We post simple, science-backed health tips every week, designed to keep you strong, sharp, and feeling your best after 60. And if you've ever struggled with digestion or energy after breakfast, let us know in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else to make a life-changing small change. Take care and enjoy your next bowl of gut-healing oatmeal.